Alright, welcome to it's supposed to be a 5,000 mile update, but the odometer says different. So 3 weeks ago, I got my oil changed in this car. This is my first oil change. My first oil change was free. And that was done in like less than a day. They also did it on alignment. The front wheels were out of alignment a little bit. And that's to be expected because I hit quite a few potholes when I got this car. So I see how those went out of alignment, but that just tells me to heed warning when driving on some of these city roads, because that's where all of them are. So how's it performing? Well, it's performing like a new car should. I haven't had any problems from any part of the vehicle. The transmission is still doing that weird vibration on takeoff. It happens intermittently, but when you start putting heat in the transmission, that's when you start to see it. Now, I've had it go away when I drop the car in manual, and I don't drive it lightly. I give it more gas on takeoff, and the issue goes away for a bit. So it's probably that the programming of these transmissions that are really killing these transmissions. It's not the physical design, it's the computer, the programming, which is bad, because if Google had a bad code on one of their major servers and it was intermittent and the code always failed at the peak of the peak of access hours when people were accessing their data, they'd have a lot of upset customers from. Anyway, this shouldn't be happening, and every time I get in this car I think about giving it away at the end of the lease or giving it away early. But I like this car for a couple reasons. It's easy to park, and it's got a lot of safety features that if I was an older car, like I want a Saab. I don't know any of those Saabs for having the backup camera, which I can add on, but it doesn't have the radar. So when you back up in this car, there's a radar in the bumper, and it'll tell you when you're getting close to objects, which really helps. It's kind of it adds further context to how close you are to a car, or the fire hydrant. If you park on a fire hydrant, sometimes it's hard to see those things. Cars like this have a lot of blind spots. But it's driving great. For the most part, the transmission is compliant, and I've had no problems. So that clears that. Problem-free Ford Focus, currently 5,649 miles on the odometer. So you'll probably see my next update at around 10,000 miles. My next oil change is at 8,100, but there's no need for me to do an update there unless something breaks. So I have some plans for this car, some upgrade plans. A subwoofer, head unit. What else did I want? I think I wanted some new headlights, but that's not really priority. And I actually have the second dash cam, as you can tell back there. I'm not going to be able to point because I'm kind of trying to keep the car on the road here, but it's back there in the window. I have two dash cams in this car now, so one is forward and one is backwards. And the best thing I like about that is now if somebody rear ends me, which they're usually at fault if they do, but let's say that guy runs away. Well, I'm the insurance company's friend, because now I have raw proof that the guy in the black Cadillac hit me in the back. So that allows, that gives me a lot of flexibility in the event of an accident. And of course, if I cause an accident, well, there you go. It'll be quite an experience to watch that. But see, this guy is tailing me. See that white car behind me? I don't know why people do that. It is the most annoying thing, because some people will brake check and cause an accident, because when you rear end somebody, again, you're at fault. But anyway, upgrades, subwoofer, head unit, and I forgot what else I wanted, but the subwoofer is priority. I want to get that done within the next couple weeks, because got to have my music bumping. So other than that, that's the fifth 5,000 mile update. I will see you at 10,000 miles.